At that precise moment, 39 years ago, I was sitting on top of Mount Solo in Longview, Washington, and witnessed one of the most catastrophic things ever. Mount St. Helens blew her top 39 years ago at 8:32 and 32 seconds. Today is a Saturday, May the 18th, but that particular day was a Sunday. And supposed to be rainy all day today, but it's not looking so rainy at the moment. In honor of the 39th birthday, with my Climb Tech Pack, my first ride on the, well, decent ride on the Icon Squalborn jacket. I was going to wear the Icon helmet, but I don't have any comms on it yet. And that's a ways away out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to use the GT Air, and we're going to take the iron. And because there was a video I did about 6 years ago on this thing, and repeatedly people go, I wish you'd do another ride like that on the iron up to Mount St. Helens. I don't know what we're going to see. It's not super nice out here. There's still a threat of rain. I could get wet. There ain't no telling what could happen out here. Some of these clouds are looking pretty. There's a little woman hiding around here. So anyway, let me get my gear on, and god dang it, I gotta get gas first thing too. All right, geared up. Little woman seeing me off. Sasha don't care, and I am absolutely burning up. I am so hot. But it's gonna get super cold up at the mountain, so we'll survive. The iron's like crazy hot because it's been sitting here idling. All right, love, see you bye there, little woman. All right. Woo, I can feel the heat resonating off of this thing. I let it idle for too long. All right, first order of business was to go the opposite way of Mount St. Helens to come in and top off the iron. That night, I think when I came home, I was, I don't know, it was cold, late, whatever. But I didn't stop and top her off like I always do. So, now, I drive all the way up the hill past my house and just keep on going. Oh, look what I get to follow, a guy full of brush. Well, I tell you what, at the moment, there is a substantial headwind. There's Mount Rainier hiding in the clouds over there. I'm hoping I'm even going to see Mount St. Helens. There's a lot of clouds over that way. That's where we're heading. This is what they refer to as the Toledo cutoff. This is where 505 tees off at 504. 504 is also known as Spirit Lake Highway. Coldwater Lake 28, Johnston Ridge 37. Johnston Ridge is as far as you can go. So it don't take me that long to get up here. Let's go down here and take a look at the North Fork of the Toutle River, shall we? Mount St. Helens Tree Farm. No camping, no campfires. Seatbelts required. Make sure you get that seatbelt on while you cruise down this dirt road. The river, she is a-flowing. Wow, look at that, man. It's really coming down there. That's nice. Yeah, man. Still kind of murky from the recent rains. I've taken you guys down here a time or two, time or 1,000. That's that little restaurant up there. One-lane bridge, warning. Doesn't look like the restaurant. Oh, is that people? Ah, it's people I see up there. It's already open. We're being watched. Hope you're not nervous about being watched by a crowd. "39 years ago today, this was some kind of mess. This was a huge logging camp. Took it all out. There's one, well, it wasn't a survivor, but there's a trophy from that sitting in the parking lot of that, well, it was a house, and now it's a restaurant. Yeah, this was a decided disaster 39 years ago. You would not want to have been here at all. This is Kid Valley. I used to stop there. A little store and Shell station. That thing's been closed for probably 5 or 6 years now. So there's nothing here now. There's the restaurant. There's the truck, if you can make it out, sitting next to that tree. And obviously the restaurant is up for business. If any day, it should be open today, the 39th anniversary. That was 26 miles as a crow flies from the mountain when it went off. We thought it was an earthquake, a friend and I. That was something else. Man, all the horror stories of how the Lahar was going to come through Longview and just take the entire city out. You know, we had to drive through the city because my friend and I lived up on the mountain, so we knew we were going to be safe. But we had to go through town to get there. We just figured it was going to happen instant. There's the old A-frame. Off to our right here, there's you can drive in and hike out to it. But there's around that bend there's a huge sediment dam. They were trying to control all the ash and mud and everything coming down and continuing to plug up the Columbia River and mess up the shipping industry down there. This is Eco State Park down here. Well, it's not a state park, but it's a little park. Got cabins you can rent down there. I don't know about the cabins still, but you can rent horse rides and they'll take you up the Lahar. I don't know how far up the mountain they go, but a ways, I would imagine. That's the first view of St. Helens, and it looks like all of her is out in the open. A little bit of clouds towards the top. But you guys remember we used to pull into this place and watch the helicopter rides and stuff like that. Now it's some kind of a religious thing. Mount St. Helens Memorial Grove. Oh. But it says Havala or something retreat. But it's privately owned now. Some kind of a church thing as far as I know. But if you're not a member, don't enter. It's probably church people packing guns. But I don't know if Superview is exposing that or not. But there's our first view of Mount St. Helens for the day, straight out there. Around this corner is the crazy Hofstad Bridge. I know this car's not going to hit its brakes on this bridge. You are flat up here on this thing. That is a long ways down. I've stopped out here before and looked over the edge. On a quiet day, no cars are around. Oh, that's a long ways down. I don't know if you know it, if you stand next to a Jersey barrier there, it's less than waist high. Maybe waist high. So if you tripped, you just fall right over the thing. And if you lost your footing or something, that would not be a cool thing. Decidedly not a cool thing for me. My family. All the loved ones. All those knows that Iron 883 was parked on the side of the bridge. They found
You know, something like that to be looking for notes and stuff, you know. Nobody would know what happened unless somebody seen it. They don't think I just looked over that thing and says, "My cruel, cruel world," and just took a leap. They're thinking old Smoak lost his mind, thought he could fly or something. Nope. Not this kid. We'll whip in here right quick and take a look and see. Ah, she's open. Yeah, buddy, you don't normally see this many people here. She's good and packed. Come on there, little Ford. Move along now. It's cool that many people come up here to honor the big old gal's anniversary. I think we'll just loop around right here and we'll walk a little bit and see what we see. See what's out here. It's an easy, smooth ride up the hill. All right. That's the old Lahar down there. It's so windy, I'm afraid you're not going to hear me at all. But that's where the horse rides go. All that mud. I think somebody had read somewhere it's like 1,600 feet in certain spots. Thick mud. Alright. I went walking. There's so many people up there. It's hard to even get a viewpoint. So I did myself a little personal break and swapped out a battery just in case. You know, when I was swapping the battery out, it just occurred to me the only test I've done since I completely reworked this thing was standing on the porch with Kelly. This thing may not work at all. Man, it's almost getting too dark to even have these sunglasses on. The rains is supposed to be here at 5 o'clock and it's 20 to 4 now. We'll do a quick run up to Goats Rock up here, and we're gonna call it that and make the journey home. It is shockingly windy. Wow, man, it is brutal. I feel like I'm going about 150 miles an hour. That is nuts. The wind must be rushing over that edge there or something. Man, I had to come up that hill in 4th gear. I couldn't even get in the top gear. The old iron's going, wah. It's like screaming mercy. We'll kind of park illegally here right quick. I don't think anybody's going to cry about a little old Harley sitting here in the way. Ooh, look at that. Straight ahead of us, that big white blob back there, that's Mount Adams. You guys remember I took you there on the denim black 103 twin cam. But hello there, old St. Helens. God dang. There you go. Here's old St. Helens. Let's see if I can get you over here so you can see Mount Adams. I just know she's there. I don't know if you can really tell. But that white blob right there, it's the base of it. You can't see the top of it. It's it going up into the clouds. But down around that corner is Coldwater Lake. You know, there's that resort, which I think that thing's closed now. Let's get you a good look at old St. Helens here. Look at that. Ain't she pretty? Heck, even the iPhone makes that look like it's 100 miles away. That feels so close. I think at this point you're from the center of the mountain, something like 7 miles. I don't know what it is from the surface. You're not that far. She's like, hello, here I am. And that blackness you're seeing, that's the hole. That's where everything exited and went north and wiped everything out. Amazing how much snow melted off in that high 80s, low 90s degree weather that we had there for a while. And I'm wishing I had my liner in the coat right now because it's 60. It went from 74 when I got gas to 60 up here. But I think I'm 4,100 feet or something like that. Downtown Toledo's like 100 or something. Alright. Let's take our journey back on the old iron. It's pretty crazy. Found myself alone up here. I gotta look out for bears and cougars. Well, let's head on down the hill. Everybody there seems to be 2 camps here. Mass quantities going down and mass quantities going up. You got the first shift and then the second shift, I reckon. Come on, old iron. Happy 39th event birthday, St. Helens. I have no idea how old you are, but it's the anniversary of you uncorking yourself at 8:32 and 32 seconds on May 18th, 1980. Hey, I just thought of something. You know what today's vlog is? 1280. 1980, 1280. There's a sign back there, I think it says 4200 or something like that. Just past there is the peak on this side, and then you get even higher up there on the Johnston Ridge side. Well, the iron will be very happy to know that it's downhill all the way. Wow, it is cold. Oh, it's 59 degrees out here now. Almost 58. God, that is a lot of wind coming up off of that. Holy moly. It's trying to turn the iron right, and I definitely don't want to go right at the moment. Woo! It's the visitor center we were just at. They call it the Forest Learning Center, is what they dubbed that. Here's the old Hofstad Bridge from the downside. It's amazing how steep the bridge is if you stop anywhere on these edges. That's quite an incline. Done some logging out there. I love these bridge in a turn. It's a corner bridge. Think of the strength of that thing to be able to take not only the load on top of it, but the side load of things racing around this thing. Pretty impressive. Sad that Hofstad is now some kind of religious cult, or God only knows what it is. Wow, did you guys hear the impact? Some bug. That's almost like somebody tossed a rock at me. Whoa, there's St. Helens. Bye. See you on the 40th, or maybe sooner. I don't know if you guys can see her in the mirror there or not. Oh wow, it just got crazy warm all of a sudden. That feels really good. Things I do off camera. You'd either be really proud or horrified. So I'm not going to take the chance on either, so I don't record those things. Let's just say she's a good old gal. But Got me dog knotted up in a pack of cars. I come around a corner and these guys are going about 50 and I'm like, whoa! There was a camper that was in the lead there for a moment, but he very generously pulled off. So I've dropped over 3,000 feet. That's the 1,000-foot mark I just passed there. And she's about 68 or so, and that feels fun. Gosh, she's about 69. Yeah, that feels really good. Real good. I tried to find these videos because I talked about it once. I had videos of about 50 or 60 eagles swirling in the shape of a tornado, and they were just going, some were coming up, some were coming down. If I didn't see it and I didn't film it, I'd have never believed it. But I don't know if it was some kind of mating ritual, but it was right in this turn down here. And I think my son Kyle was with me. We just, and still to this day, every once in a while he'll bring it up. He goes, Dad, you remember them eagles just past that A-frame house that were swirling like a tornado? I said, yep, I sure do. That was some kind of impressive. That used to be a gas station, a little store. See A-frame house? 39 years ago on this day, your world got rocked as well. Fun little road through here. This ends where you go down that the hill. I'm just wondering if there's any wildfire. Uh-oh, what do we got here? Motorcycles use extreme caution. Oh, it looks like they'll run some utility things across there. Well, there's one. There's usually more. You guys even see the deer? I see these things, it's like right in front of me, and I look at it in super view and I go, what the heck? That deer looks like it's 500 yards away. This is that cool road. If any of the wildflowers are starting down in that field, it's so beautiful. And this is one of those things you can just keep coming back to because it just changes all the time. As the seasons change, it changes. Howdy, boo cows. That is one angry woman right there. She will chase you off if you stop. She catches you stopping, taking pictures. What are you doing down here? See the signs of the wildflowers. You can see all the yeller out there. She's a-coming. We're about to enter Toledo. Or I mean not Toledo, but Lewis County. I think I'm in Cowlitz. Around and see what the sign is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Cowlitz through here. Primitive road, no warning signs. I took a picture down here about 19 years ago when I was heavy in the photog stuff. That thing, wow, I sold a lot of copies of that thing. It was just called This Old House. It was just some really old house. God, I hope it's still standing there, because it's been a while since I've seen it. I see the barn down there. Oh, yeah, there's the old house. She's still standing. God, it don't look no different than 20 years ago. Oh, look at that. The old house, the fence. That's beautiful. Holy moly. That old house and that barn sitting there. The heck was that sound? What in the world? I just think that was somebody's pride and joy, that old house. I have a sneaking feeling that the super view of this thing, that house probably looks like a speck. That would be a crying shame. This is a cool road. It leads way out in the boondocks out there. Nice fence they put on around the barn there. Come on, no feet. Come on, no feet. Oh, that's easy, no feet. Yep, street tires kind of spin easy in the dirt. Look, there's a line of like different type grass. It's almost like an imaginary fence going there. There's wildflowers. There's some manicured lawn that needs to be cut. Well, thank you guys for coming along on the 39th anniversary of the old mountain blowing up. But I'm just going to hit the freeway and bomb home. Got a few miles and I'll be there with the mama. It's 4:30. I beat the rain, although barely by the looks of it. But anyway, thank you guys very much. We'll see you later. Well, hello there, YouTube.
Hey, everybody.
It's been raining off and on. When I got back, I decided I was going to get the lawn mowed. I figured I had enough time. And almost the entire backyard I mowed in the rain. She cuts the grass great when it's wet. But needless to say, she doesn't bag very well. She plugs up. And the flip side of that is, or another issue, what a mess does it make out of that mower. It took forever to clean that pasty grass out from underneath that deck. Man, what a mess. Enough of a mess, it's not worth it to cut it. Because I spent, I don't know, 2 hours maybe mowing the lawn, because I tried to bag it for a while and it kept plugging the chute up, because it's just the 3-in-1 stock blade. And then probably as long as it took to mow the lawn is what it took to clean the lawnmower.
I know. That's messed up.
Yeah. So, wait till it's at least halfway dry.
Yeah.
But I got soaked. I'm covered in grass everywhere. It's probably still all over me. But I got it mowed.
You did.
Yeah.
You did, and it looks beautiful.
Went for a long ride. The card is still sitting in the camera. The camera's on a charger. I go in there, lights out on the GoPro. The little charge pack is green. Everything's charged. I got one heck of a vlog. I don't know how much I filmed.
Yeah.
But anyway, the girls are freaking out. They want to go in, and it's kind of cold standing here.
So we should probably go.
Where you need to go.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys having a wonderful Sunday or Monday.
Heck yeah. Hope you can hear me through the wind.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow. See what adventures tomorrow will bring. Bye-bye now.
Bye.